as RDC Architects, we are generally, when we are deciding, we are advising our clients, and we are always trying our level best throughout history to date to mitigate the cost through energy efficient building. Say for instance, without AC or very minimal usage of air condition with passive ventilation systems, we are designing with cross ventilation and considering the sun path and all. Then most of the time we can think of modular constructions, so we can cut down completely the waste through that. Maybe modular constructions, people might think same design, but not really. A lot of flexibilities to come up with nice designs through that is available. So we can drastically reduce the waste through modular constructions, including some precast elements, I would say. But this time we are going to discuss about very unique construction technique, rammed earth wall construction. It is not new one. It is already available, already practicing construction method, but because reasons it was abandoned for some time, but I think it is high time we can reuse. So with rammed earth walls, we can do a very unique, very attractive, very robust, whatever the wear and tear, whatever the way we can use it, those walls with no care basically. These walls can touch, these walls can punch, these walls can do a lot of activity of human behavior inside the premises, but still the walls stand with the same effect. That is the beauty of that rammed earth construction. So we can, as we discussed previous episodes, we are creating a core unit. With the unit, we are identifying the essential elements like kitchen, living, and bedroom and a toilet, first phase. Then we can add on onto that basic modular core unit with the essential spaces later on, as may be necessary for the client with the expansion of their family and the requirements and all. So phase one, we have to remember to invest minimal and essential cost, and we have to build optimum, not maximum. Later we can add, by the time, with the passage of time, economic recession will be over. Then we can add on whatever the necessity by the time, with no financial burden today. Today we have to save our money, and we have to cut down our cost, because survival alone will be a biggest thing, because with the hard time we are facing in our country. Rammed earth walls, it is very simple construction technique. Once we draw our basic core unit, we are creating few columns with reinforcement or minimal reinforcement, I would say. So both sides of those walls, we are creating some formwork made out of timber, maybe 1 foot high. So we are mixing corridust, soil, cement. Cement specifically, there will be a ratio to mix, depend on the conditions and the properties of the soil. Basically, we have to take and selected soil. Most of the Sri Lankan soil, we are generally saying the matty soil is good enough for this purpose. So once we put a layer and we are hammering it to get some compaction, and we are again increasing the height of that formwork and pour another layer of soil and again hammering. That is why we are thinking this as a rammed earth wall. By ramming, it is getting the compaction, and one day on top of each soil layer we can put layer by layer up to 5 feet. So it is a thicker wall with lot of thermal insulation properties because of the thickness and the properties of the mixing. So Through that, we can achieve very cool environment inside. That is the beauty of this construction method. If we plan, if we design passive ventilation system, this will be a very ideal situation inside, minimum 3 to 5 degrees cooler environment we can create. I'll simply explain it. Sun path is from east to west. Our house is open for harsh sunlight from 11 to 2, 2 to 4. By the time these thick walls and the roof material giving us comfort, rest of the day it is getting cooler. So every day it is getting cool and cool and cool. Through that we can assure, generally we are putting the AC say 23 degrees where the room temperature is 26, 27 degrees. So 3 to 5 degrees lesser temperature we can assure through these rammed earth constructions. I think you are watching now how rammed earth construction works, simply giving you a house, very short period of time. Constructions also can be done. That is another good part of this construction. So we are proposing you all go for rammed earth construction as one technique, and modular construction to reduce the waste, and basic core unit where you need, and later on adding as 3 key principles by now. See you again in our next episode. Thank you.